What's up, everyone? Nate here, and I'm back with my next review in my series of Blu-rays that I own that I've never watched. Today, I will be, again, I'm starting with my Paramount Presents movies that I own that I haven't seen. Today, I checked out and will be reviewing a movie from 1963, and this is Jerry Lewis and the Nutty Professor. Of course, the original Nutty Professor. Eddie Murphy remade it in the 90s. So I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on this movie. Before I do, if you would, please consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already, and go ahead and hit the bell icon. That way you get notified every time new videos drop. Also, give me a thumbs up down below, and let me know your thoughts on this film, if you've seen it, if you liked it. I want to know your opinion. All right, so I love the Eddie Murphy version of The Nutty Professor. I don't really like the sequel. It's okay. Like, there's some funny parts. But that original remake, the first movie of the two that he did, I'm a huge fan of. I grew up watching it. That's the version that I know. So going into this one, all I know is Jerry Lewis is in it, and it was really like one of his most, if not his most famous roles. And they're very distinctly different movies, not just because Jerry Lewis and Eddie Murphy are very different actors, but and they were made in 30 years apart. But even the way the character acts. So in this movie, he plays Julius Kelp, and then he of course turns into Buddy Love, same name as the remake. In that movie, he's of course like fat and then gets thin and whatever. Here, he's like a super dweeb. Like, you could tell from the photo. Like, look at that. He's like a big nerd. Look at this. I mean, look at that guy. So he's like a super nerd. Makes this. He's a chemistry teacher who's like kind of a buffoon. He gets bullied one day by one of his students who shoves him in like a closet. This girl helps him, one of his students named Stella Purdy, and she helps him out, and he's like, oh, whatever. And he likes her. That's a little weird, I think, I guess. She is an adult, and I believe she's a senior, because later in the movie, they have like a prom, which I didn't even know they did college proms back then, but it's a senior prom. So, she's in her early 20s, but they didn't really say how old he is, but he definitely looks older. After he gets bullied, he joins a gym. Those scenes are actually really funny. Like, I laughed out loud a number of times when he goes to the gym. It's a lot of slapstick. It's a lot of physical comedy, but it was definitely funny. And then when that doesn't work, he ends up, because he's a chemist, comes up with a potion that turns him into a good-looking, suave guy named Buddy Love. Now, the thing is, similar to the remake, so the remake, I guess, did a good job of adapting that. He is a sociopath. This guy is like, he's a jerk. He's good looking. He's like the good looking version, but he's a horrible person. He's full of himself. He thinks he's the best at everything. And yet people are really like attracted to him and stuff, including Stella. And then it plays out, like, obviously the actual Julius, he likes her, but he gets sort of addicted to being Buddy because he gets all the attention. And then it culminates in with the whole ending at the prom and all this stuff. So I don't mind doing a little bit of spoilers here. I mean, the movie's from 1963. It's been out for 62 years. I mean, I won't give away everything, but all that to say, I think it's good. I still prefer the remake. I think the remake's the better movie to me, but this one is still good. I enjoyed it. The girl who plays Stella, who's actually named Stella Stevens, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And Jerry Lewis, I think he directed this too. He shoots her fantastically, and she looks great. I liked him. He was funny. It's a little dark as far as like how sociopathic he is, but it's not like rated R or anything like that. It's like tame, I guess, by like modern standards. But I'm guessing at the time this was like, ooh, this guy's kind of a jerk. Anyway, I liked it. I thought it was good. I didn't love it. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, similar to the last movie I did. So this is one I will be keeping. I will hold on to this one. I would love to do in the future maybe like a double feature, like watch them back to back and kind of compare them at that point. But anyway, that's my thoughts on The Nutty Professor. It's a keeper, 7 out of 10. I'll be back next week with another review. So until then, take it easy.